All right. My peeps. Can y'all see me? Y'all doing my peeps? Uh, I do not know where to start. From the magic duo of the Lakers, LeBron and Luka dominating the league, to thinking that SGA was the MVP, but then Jokic reminding us of his greatness yesterday of just doing something completely absurd. I mean, I've done it playing 2K with my big man. 30, 20, 20. I mean, video game player at this point, come on, man. Like, he's not even making it. I mean, we'll talk about it. But then to the Warriors, keep pushing strong, keep looking good. Steph Curry keep making it look Stepherless. Jimmy Butler, Jimmy Bucket doing his thing. Draymond Green just looking good, distributing, playmaking. That team is rolling as well. The Cavs on their streak. Boston coming strong as well. OKC doing his thing. I mean, let's just get into it. Like, I remember it's not even a talk anymore. We're talking about Lakers making it to the top five, whatever case may be. I think they'll finish to that second spot. They will hold it strong. I think Denver will push for it as well. But I think with the Lakers beating them lately, and I think um, knowing JJ and how, I mean, I don't know him personally, but just seeing his personality on his podcast before he became a coach and just as a player, he's very resilient. He knows if you get that second spot, it means that you could potentially have home court until you get to the conference finals. And if you play against Golden State, like I'm telling y'all, it's gonna happen. They'll have home court throughout the whole playoffs, and then who knows? You know, because I don't believe the Cavs will make it to the finals. So yeah, we'll get into all of that, but you know where I'm going with this, right? Um, it's these Lakers. This Lakers team is going to hold on to that top two, top three, let's say. And they pose a lot of challenge. I mean, looking at them playing against the Knicks, that was a different version where they're coming from behind. They show grit, they show grind, they show toughness, they show resilience, they show a team spirit. And they were following their two leaders, and LeBron James and Luka Doncic, by just take us home, take us to the promised land, boys. And then they delivered. Boy, they delivered. LeBron did his thing, flirting with a triple double. Luka doing his thing. Austin Reeves came back, not forcing anything, 8.6 rebound. Like, he'll get back in the groove, but when you have two monsters like that next to you, you can really like ease your way back in. And that was still without Rui. Boy. And it's funny because we're talking about this Lakers team being small just because they don't have a big physical presence inside. Dude, let me tell you this. They have a big backcourt because when you have Luca who's 6'6", 6'7", Austin Reeves 6'5", that's a big backcourt, and we're not talking about skinny dudes and all that. I mean, Luca's a big body, big boy, strong. Austin Reeves is not a skinny dude, when he really want to defend and, put his body in there, trouble. And then at the three you can have Vendo, you can have Finney Smith, you have Brown at the four, and then you have Jackson Hayes who's 6'10" and up. Just big, tall dude. I mean, they have Len who's on the bench, and I'm pretty sure if for whatever reason they have to go through Denver, or maybe even OKC to an extent, because Isaiah Asherstein, he's just a big dude as well. So they have dudes, but they have a big backcourt, big front line with the forward, and it's by the time you get to the big man, you have to go through so much and so much size, when you compare them to like Cleveland, for example, Golden State, who are smaller and whatnot, especially when they play Draymond inside. This Lakers team is very, very interesting. When Rui comes back, and then now we have about like 20 games left, less than that for some teams. That's now we're going to see that race for the spots and seedings and whatnot, and or it's going to be interesting. And speaking of Denver, big mans and whatnot, that brings me to the big Joker. I mean, talk about that triple double. Talk about the greatness, the efficiency, the IQ, the passing IQ, the scoring IQ, knowing where he is, the game coming through him because Denver played inside out. They playing through him, and then he's distributing and just being a floor general, man. Just dismantle this Phoenix Suns team, who played pretty good. They played with great grind. They try to win, but I said it, I think, a couple of videos ago. I do not believe this Phoenix team is going to go anywhere. I think, I don't even know about the play in. Maybe now with Dallas being hurt like that, they could sneak in as a tent, something like that. But even so, you have to win like 2 games and whatnot. I don't know if this team can do it. And even if they do it, now you got to play a fresh and young team like OKC. That'll be fresh food on the table for them. I'm just being honest. But Denver, just Jokic MVP, MVP type performance, reminding us, hey, SGA, you think you have the MVP? Not quite yet. He's still right there, still balling, still just reminding us of his greatness. And man, I'm not too sure who's going to be the MVP now. Let's see. Let's see. Speaking of MVP, we cannot have that conversation without talking about SGA. I mean, 50 Ps followed by 40 Ps. The OKC keep pushing strong, keep playing good. Um, I believe they're gonna finish in that first spot, unless something really bad happen and they lose like 10 games in a row, which I don't see will happen. They're young, they're fresh, they have a lot of energy, they will just keep pushing and keep getting to where they need to get to, you know. However, when it comes to the playoffs, I'm not too sure. You see SGA, Jalen Williams. I like him. I love his game. I'm not too sure when it comes to the playoff and then you throw him the ball, go get me a bucket against an elite defense and whatnot. I don't know what he's going to do, but hey, guess what? One thing you love about sport is there's another game that can prove me wrong, but that's just how I'm seeing it so far. And then especially obviously if they played the Suns, if the Suns, that's a big if made it, that would be different, but I don't think so. However, OKC playing Minnesota in the first round, or that could be a long series. It could be a long series, or if Golden State slip, but I think Golden State will really hold to that sixth spot. Um, but playing Minnesota would be really tough. They could create a surprise and beat them. Minnesota is the only team this season to beat them twice. You know, so I think there was only 3 teams who did that this season, and Minnesota is one of them. So I don't know. you know, even if they play the Kings play pretty good. The Rosen doing this thing, Levine fitting in well. Um, Sabonis, big man inside, just always doing this thing. Man, who knows? Who knows? The sky's the limit, huh? Not really, but they're playing good. They're playing nice, especially after losing their franchise cornerstone and De'Aaron Fox. Um, they could give some trouble to OKC, but I really think that first round matchup, OKC Minnesota, or even better, because Minnesota could finish 7th. You got OKC Clippers. Hmm. James Harden, Kawhi is healthy for a series. I don't know if SGA is the best player in that series if Kawhi is healthy. You know, we shall see. We shall see. But today we got some great games. I mean, Lakers, Celtics. Um, Man, that's my final preview right there. And I believe that's the last time they will play in the regular season. So that's the last time we get to see that matchup. All the stars are right there. LeBron is going to be there. Luka is going to be there. The Jays are going to be there. Holiday's not going to be there. But Rui is not going to be there. They're going to have D White, you know, Mr. Pritch, please, balling as well. Um, it's going to be a fun matchup. It's going to be a fun matchup. And I'm looking forward to it. And I think that's going to be a good game and a good preview of what I believe is going to happen in a beautiful showdown. And I think the Lakers will take it home and extend their winning streak. Um, Overtime, no, but I believe it's going to be the big Luka game where he drops about 40 and up. LeBron is going to do his thing. I believe LeBron's going to have a triple dub, a 28 triple dub. Luka is going to go for 40, 50. Mark my word on that. It's going to be tonight, though. Anyways, looking forward to watch more games and post more videos for y'all. I appreciate the support. Keep subscribing, keep loving it, keep liking it. I'm seeing your comments and all of that. It's pretty cool to see the engagement. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Much love to y'all.